Are you ready to have your mind blown? You've seen him dominate on the field, but there's so much more to Erling Haaland than just being a football machine. This guy has secrets, records, and talents that will shock you. Here's a deep dive into some of the most shocking facts you didn't know about the one and only Erling Haaland. The football sensation who's rewriting history, one goal at a time. He was born in England, not Norway. Did you know that Haaland wasn't born in Norway? Despite representing Norway internationally, Erling Haaland was born in Leeds on July 21, 2000, making him English by birth, which often surprises many of his fans who associate him with Norway. He might be a Norwegian footballing hero, but his roots are firmly planted in England. Haaland's birth in England is a quirky fact that many might overlook, but his background as an English-born player gives an interesting twist to the narrative of one of the world's biggest football stars. So, even though Haaland now represents Norway, his British birth adds another layer to his already fascinating story. He broke a record at age 16. If you think Haaland's rise to fame was an overnight success, think again. At just 16 years old, Haaland achieved something that many professional players only dream of. He became the youngest player to score a hat-trick in the UEFA Champions League at 16 years old. Imagine being a teenager and breaking records that have stood for decades. Haaland's performance in the Champions League is legendary, with his young age only making his feats more remarkable. He's not just a player, he's a record breaker and has repeatedly done it. That first Champions League hat-trick was a moment that marked Haaland's arrival on the world stage. The game-changing performances, like that hat-trick, showed that he was no ordinary talent. He was a superstar in the making, a goal-scoring machine. Erling Haaland has been described as a goal-scoring machine, and it's no exaggeration. He's a phenomenon on the field, and his stats prove it. Haaland's record-breaking spree includes scoring 100 goals in just 99 appearances for his previous clubs, Red Bull Salzburg and Borussia Dortmund. That's insane efficiency. He doesn't just score goals, he does so consistently, making him one of the most formidable strikers in football. Haaland does it all, whether it's top-class goals, headers, or long-range shots. His scoring record is truly special, and it's a significant reason top clubs across Europe were fighting for his signature. His remarkable goal-scoring ability isn't just about the numbers, it's about the moments. Haaland has scored some of the most iconic goals in football history, showing his incredible talent in big moments. Haaland's ability to find the back of the net makes him truly unstoppable, whether it's a last-minute winner, a brilliant individual run, or a well-placed header. He was a professional handball player. You might know him as one of the best footballers in the world, but did you know that Erling Haaland didn't always focus on football? He was once a professional handball player. Before he became the football superstar we know today, Haaland grew up playing handball, where he developed his incredible strength, speed, and agility. These same skills transferred to the football field, making him one of the fastest and most influential players today. So next time you see him zooming past defenders, remember that his handball background gave him the edge that most footballers don't have. Growing up in Norway, handball was a sport that Haaland loved, and it helped him build a well-rounded athleticism. Some even say his handball roots played a part in his ability to read the game so well and react quickly. While his focus is now on football, his background as a handball player made him the athlete he is today, fastest player to 50 goals in the Bundesliga. When Haaland joined Borussia Dortmund, he wasted no time proving why he was one of the best young talents in the world. He became the fastest player to score 50 goals in the Bundesliga. He is not just fast in his goal-scoring pace, but also fast on the field. Haaland's ability to cover ground quickly made him a nightmare for defenders, and his goal-scoring ability was just as fast. Regarding raw athleticism and ability to score goals, Haaland is in a league of his own. He has a famous father. Erling Haaland's father, Alf Inge Haaland, was no stranger to the football world. He also made a name for himself as a professional footballer, playing for clubs like Manchester City and Leeds United. He even had a notable career in the Premier League, where he competed at the highest level of English football. Erling Haaland was raised in a footballing environment, and it's no wonder he's followed in his father's footsteps. But don't be fooled. While his father laid the foundation, Erling's success has been his own, with his talent and determination propelling him to even greater heights than his father. He's incredibly fast, Erling Haaland is one of the fastest players in the world. In a Bundesliga match, he clocked an astonishing speed of 36.04 kilometers per h, 22.4 miles per hour. That's faster than most cars. His pace makes him an absolute terror on the field, as he can blow past defenders instantly. Haaland's speed, strength, and finishing ability give him a unique edge over his competition. Imagine trying to catch up with someone who can run faster than a car. It's no wonder defenders are often left in the dust when he's on the attack. Haaland's speed isn't just about running fast, it's about thinking fast too. He uses his pace to create space, read the game, and pounce on opportunities other players might miss. His ability to explode past defenders gives him an almost unbeatable advantage, making him a nightmare for any defense. Champions League anthem as an alarm tone. Here's a quirky fact about Haaland that'll make you smile. He wakes every day to the sound of the Champions League anthem. That's right. Haaland revealed in 2019 that his alarm tone is none other than the iconic Champions League anthem. He said, "I wake up to it every day. It's the last song I'm tired of. I always get a perfect start to the day." So, if you ever wondered how Haaland gets his day going, it's with football glory ringing in his ears first thing in the morning. For someone like Haaland, the Champions League is more than just a competition. It's where he shines. Waking up to the anthem is a reminder of his ultimate goal, to dominate on the biggest stage. Unsurprisingly, he wants to start each day with the sound of victory ringing in his ears. He was part of a rap group. Before becoming one of football's brightest stars, Haaland was part of a rap group called Flow Kings. Alongside fellow young Norwegian players, Erik Tobias Sandberg and Erik Botheim, Haaland dabbled in the music world. The trio created a rap video for the song Kigo Joe, which has amassed over 9 million views on YouTube. Haaland admitted, "We were with the national team at under 16 or under 17, and we were good friends, so obviously we were training, but then for the rest of the day, we didn't have anything to do." He said making the rap video was just a fun, spontaneous idea. This rap video is just one example of Haaland's fun and playful side, a reminder that beyond the goal-scoring hero, he's still a young man enjoying life. Haaland's creativity and humor show that even the world's best players have hidden talents outside of football. Erling is 194 benos tall. Erling Haaland, the powerhouse forward for Manchester City, stands an impressive 6 feet 4 inches tall. Quite the sight on the pitch. But here's a fun way to imagine how tall he is. If you stack up your Beano comics, you'd need 194 to reach his height. That's right, 194 Beano comics, one on top of the other, to match the towering figure of Haaland. Whether outpacing defenders or scoring goals, his height makes him an unstoppable force in football. So, next time you pick up a Beano, just picture a giant footballer towering over it. Pretty cool, right? From breaking records to his quirky alarm tone, Erling Haaland is among today's most fascinating athletes. His incredible talent, unique personality, and private nature have made him a global superstar. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like, share, and subscribe for more exclusive content about your favorite sports stars.